So, do y'all think we can win a championship with Giannis? Zach, what you think, man?
This is definitely a tough one. Obviously, I think Giannis will win a championship before his career is over.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like anytime soon that he's going to be leaving Milwaukee.
Right.
I've seen a lot of comparisons, too, with him having a similar situation to how Anthony Davis was when he was with New Orleans, because he obviously had Jrue Holiday over there as well.
Right.
And Anthony Davis did a similar thing where he signed the max extension, and then a few years later he was out of New Orleans. But I do think that Giannis and Milwaukee will win a championship together, but I think there's more pieces that need to be added outside of what Milwaukee has this year.
So what pieces do you think we need?
So I do like the move in getting Jrue Holiday. He's obviously an improvement from Eric Bledsoe. But I think Chris Middleton is a great scorer, but I think a comparison I've been doing is comparing them with how the 2015 Warriors was. You can't really compare them to the Lakers last year, right, or really the Warriors when they had Kevin Durant, because Lakers, two of the best players in the world. Warriors, you have a super team. So I'm looking even back when the Warriors won it, when it was Steph, Clay, Draymond, Harrison Barnes.
Yep.
And I think what you need to look at is, to win a championship, I think Chris Middleton can take more of the role of the Harrison Barnes, and you're missing like that Klay Thompson piece, which sure. I think if you could go out and make it would have to be a pretty hefty trade, but I think going out and getting like a Bradley Beal or someone like that to fill that next role, to take off more of the pressure from Giannis, because I think that's where they're lacking right now, is Giannis is getting shut down in the playoffs. His stats might not show it. He's still putting up that 28, 30 points a game, but when defense picks up in the playoffs, that's where their lack of offense is coming from. And if you have a guy like Bradley Beal who can come out and get a bucket, I think they could.
Man, I would
turn into a championship.
I would love Bradley Beal. Paris, what you think? You think we can win the championship with Giannis?
I definitely do. I think we can win one. Just like Zach, we're still missing a couple pieces. Still, for me, to make that jump to being a true contender, I always felt like we've been a contender, but to be a true contender and get past the playoff humps that we've been running into, it's for me, it's Giannis also. He's right. About 55% of that. Yeah. I went on a whole rant the other day when they just played the Lakers. That 10 to 15 foot jumper, he has to get that, and he has to get it soon. He literally could average 40 points. If he hits 3 to 5 of those jumpers a game,
right?
That opens up the floor for everyone else. He hits those jumpers, the person guarding that power forward has to come out and either put a hand in his face, and then in return, Giannis can drive, or it opens up the paint for other people to run plays, cuts through the paint. So, yeah. He has to get that. He has to get that low post game. He's 7 feet. He can jump hook. Has to be in his repertoire at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He has to have that. Now, as for the pieces, I just feel like we're missing a scorer on the bench for me. Okay. We need somebody to come out.
You don't like Bobby? I like Bobby off the bench, man.
I like Bobby. I wish they gave it.
What'd you say?
No, I wish they would give him more minutes, honestly.
Yeah. But, I mean, he plays behind Giannis and Brook Lopez, so, but, I mean, yeah, I give you that as far as, we need more bench scoring. But, yeah, I like Bobby. But you said we need more bench scoring. You had anything else?
Oh, it's really that bench scoring. If you have somebody that can give you a consistent 12 to 14 points, sweet jumper off that, you can stay in the game. I mean,
yeah.
I know they try to keep Giannis down to 30-something, 32, 33 minutes a game, but I don't know how that's going to really look in the playoffs this year going into it.
Yeah, we're going to have to play him more. But I think it's two things that is keeping us from winning a championship. And it's, like you said, Paris, that Giannis 10 to 15 foot jump shot. I don't need the 3-pointer. If you hit the 3-pointer, fine. But it's no way we can pay you $200 million and defenses leave you open for a 3. Or the 10 to 15 feet. 10 to 15 feet. That's all we need, man. 10 to 15 foot jump shot. You know, so that's one thing that I think. And I think Coach Bud he's very limited as to what he does in like adjustments. So that's why I think that's another reason why we won't be able to win a championship. I think, like Zach was saying, Giannis will get a championship, and I think we do get one with him. But I think that 10 to 15 feet, like you were saying, Paris, and I'm not sure we need another scorer though. Like.